It's September the 12th, 2022, and this is one of my favorite days of the year. It's planting day. We're here. I've got this long lane behind me. It's a gas line, and so the green that you see there is clover. And so if I disc that at all today, it will just be lightly disking it because I really like the way the clover is coming on. But you can see all the brown that's dead along the sides of it. That's the other weeds and grass and stuff that I sprayed a few weeks ago. And so my process was, I guess it's been 3 weeks ago now, I came out here with the tractor and bush hog and mowed this, I believe for the first time this year, and mowed it fairly low. Again, if there's a bunch of weeds, I mowed it pretty low, and then the clover, I mowed it kind of high. Then I came out here 2 weeks ago with the four-wheeler and the sprayer and sprayed it with glyphosate, Roundup, just to kill everything that was out here. And so now I'm out here giving it 2 weeks for everything to die off, and it died off pretty good, especially for just this method without using very much equipment. And so it died off pretty good, and so I'm going to come out here today. I will spread out the fertilizer and the seed and then disc it. That way it'll kind of work the fertilizer and the seed into the ground all at once. Again, I'm not going to turn this over really well. I just kind of want to hit it to break up the top layer of dirt and just to work the seed and the fertilizer in the ground. I'm going to go ahead and get started putting this stuff out, and let's see if we can get it all knocked out today. Well, I made it to the last spot of the day. So far, things went pretty well, about like I was planning and hoping for. I got some good work done, getting ready for season, and it's just about time to finish up this stuff and then sit back and just wait and see what the deer do and what kind of opportunities I have. And so I'll get this done, and then I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, and we'll check in with you in a little bit. So as an extra little project today, I've got this office chair that my wife was so generous to give me. Although she did tell me that anytime she comes hunting out here, she's gonna have to be the one to use it, but I'm fine with that. I've got it in this stand. This is a fiberglass stand that my dad gave to me to use out here on this property. Funny story about it. There was a stand already here whenever I started hunting this property, and it was in a great location where it could just sit on the ground and you had a great field of view out there. But there was one lane that I couldn't see down quite. It needed to be moved back about 2 feet. And so a few weeks ago when I had the tractor out here to bush hog, I hooked up to this thing and I was able to move it back the 2 feet to where I could see perfectly down the trail. But then after that, I noticed the deer stand started to fall apart. One wall did not move when the rest of the deer stand moved, so there was a giant gap there, and when I tried to fix it, things just kept falling apart more and more. And so I ended up just pushing that thing down. I'm gonna scrap it, but in the meantime, my dad and I went to his deer camp and got a fiberglass stand that he wasn't using much anymore, And we brought it out here and set it up, and like the first day we had it here, deer were already feeding around it and got used to it. I put these little boat carpet windows in here, and the back side is brown on the inside. The back side of it is black. Would be the bottom of it. And so it'll look the same whether these are open or closed. If I can show you here. Yeah, so right now it's just a flap. I got to figure out a way to get it to close a little better. But whenever you're hunting, you just lift it up and you can see out there and stuff.